Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, and it's E3 is in like 2 weeks, where Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo will all show off their gaming stuff for the next year. So like every other year I thought I would tell you my predictions, so we'll do company by company. I don't think I'll do Nintendo, even though I do have, you know, a 3DS, which I just use as a normal DS. I don't think I'll cover them because I don't really care. But Sony and Microsoft definitely, so this one will be Microsoft. Before we get started, been playing Max Payne 3. Awesome game. Haven't finished it yet, so when I do, I'll write the review and I'll do a video review, and you guys can go and buy it because it's pretty good. But Microsoft, I think overall this E3 is going to be quite shit. Microsoft in particular, I think they'll just continue down old trends. I think we'll get Call of Duty at the start, maybe some, well no, not maybe, Halo, some other core games, and then they'll go straight into Kinect and not shut up about Kinect for the next hour and a half. So that's what I'm predicting. It's nothing major. They're not going to come out with anything. I think the biggest thing they're going to do is either, and a lot of people have said this and I definitely agree, is cut the price of the Xbox 360, or come up with some new bundle package where you get a Kinect, because I need to sell that thing, because I reckon that'll be integral in the next console. So they need to get that in your hands immediately. So besides the games, talking about the games, definitely Call of Duty to start off with, then some Halo, maybe some other third-party stuff. I think the worst thing about this E3 is that it's just going to show games that were announced last year, that we were shown last year. So, you know, and not only that, but I think it's detriment to Sony, Microsoft and Nintendo that now EA and Ubisoft do their own E3 thing. So that you like Ubisoft and E3 last year had a pretty good show because they actually showed all their games. Where Sony was trying to drill in the Vita, the Microsoft with the Kinect, Nintendo with the new Nintendo Wii. So yeah, so I don't think you'll see much games. I think you'll see a lot of games with Kinect support. I think you'll see a lot more Kinect games. I understand that they have to push it, but I don't understand why you would do it at E3. Probably because they got nothing else. So besides a price cut, which I'll tell you right now is probably going to happen, they're going to announce a lot more services, which is great. Like if you live in America, thumbs up, you get ESPN, you get UFC, you get Netflix, you get all this stuff. So you guys have got it good. Us in Australia get none of that. I don't think anyone outside of America and Canada get that. So you're lucky, so you'll probably get a lot more services. None of which I'll ever get, so I don't really care about them, so I think it'll be a crap E3 for Microsoft. If I were them, I would somehow get the rights to show off this company, but clearly Rockstar aren't going to be at E3. They're bigger than E3, they don't need it. So they won't be there, I can't see them being there. So yeah, I think Call of Duty will be the thing that pushes them over the line. Just make it an alright show. I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular. But besides a price cut, more services for Xbox Live users, and Call of Duty and Halo. I can't see anything else. They really haven't got anything else. Actually, that reminds me. The new Epic Games game, Fortnite, that looks absolute shit. They'll probably show a little bit of that, hopefully. Because I'm struggling. Like, because you know the Kinect's going to take the show, and it's just, I can't imagine what they're going to do with it. Dance Central 700 might be coming out. But yeah, other than that, don't know. Fable maybe, but Fable looks like complete crap. So it's not going to be a good year for Microsoft, I don't think, at E3. Definitely not. That's about it, really, sadly. It's all I can think of that they're going to show. But it would be nice if they could surprise everyone with a cool first-party game. But Microsoft clearly don't give a shit about first-party games. And, you know, if I were in charge of them, why bother? You don't make as much money off them, and they're making a killing off Call of Duty. Because let's face it, Call of Duty is kind of like a surrogate first-party game for the Xbox. I mean, the online on Xbox 360 is better than PlayStation 3, can't be argued. You get the downloadable content first, and to someone there's a lot of people out there who play only Call of Duty, and if they're going to get the downloadable content a month or 2 months beforehand on the Xbox 360, they'll probably just get it on Xbox 360. And I definitely think if you look at statistics, there's more people playing Xbox Live than there are PlayStation Network. So that's about it. Like, Microsoft have got, you know, you can talk about they're going to talk for hours on about the Kinect, but then Sony are going to do the same with the Vita, and Nintendo same with probably the portable games, which are dead and buried, and I'll get into that in my Sony one. But other than Call of Duty, Halo, Kinect, that's about it. Maybe Fortnite, and hopefully a good surprise. But like, if they do announce a surprise, I don't want a Gears of War 4, I don't want a Halo 5, even though Halo 4, 5, and 6 have been announced anyway. Give me like a new game, like Sony have done with the new Naughty Dog game. I can't remember, The Last of Us. Give us a cool new game like that. But games, I can't see there being any surprise at all. So what are your thoughts on the Microsoft conference? And if you don't know when and where it is, I might do an article on my website telling you guys about the time zones, because it's about 10 o'clock LA time on June the 4th, which is probably June the 5th at about, shit, what time was it last year? I think it was like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning, something like that. So I'm definitely going to stay up and watch it. You'll live stream it on Game Trailers. So I'll do an article and I'll link you guys to that if you live in Australia, so you can watch it. You can also watch all these conferences on, sorry, not Nintendo's, but PlayStation's, sorry, Sony's and Microsoft's on their console. I don't know if that's available outside the US again. So if it's not, Game Trailers is going to be the only way that you guys are going to be able to watch it outside of the US. So that's about it. Until next time, what are your thoughts? That's about it. So I'm out. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Au revoir.